We're going to turn now to a current event happening in Moline this holiday season. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra is rocking back into town on Friday, December 20th. There will be 2 shows that day, both at the vibrant arena at the Mark. We sat down with 2 of the orchestra's members to find out what you can expect at this year's performance and the special philanthropic milestone.
All right, so right off the bat, why don't we introduce to people that have never been to a Trans-Siberian Orchestra show, what is it like?
It's just
That.
it's the biggest rock show on the planet. It really is. And it's a story that really has something for everyone.
Yeah. It's a celebration. You know, over the years, we've been touring for 25 years now. 30 years since this thing was first formed, but 25 years of touring. And we've noticed that the people who come to see us year after year, we affectionately refer to them as our repeat offenders. You know, they have kind of embraced us as part of their holiday tradition. Like when I was a kid watching Charlie Brown's Christmas or Miracle on 34th Street or It's a Wonderful Life. For a lot of families in America, we've become just that. And they come back with their grandparents, their great-grandparents, their great-grandchildren, their neighbors, their co-workers, everybody wants to come back and celebrate the holidays with us, which is an unbelievable compliment and a huge responsibility.
Are there any instruments that, when people think rock show, that you're like, no, we also have this that someone might not be expecting?
Well, we have a full-on
The orchestra?
the orchestra. We have local string players that come. So really, the different communities, it's like they get to sit in and jam with us because we have local strings that in our orchestra that meet us in the cities that we travel to. And so it's awesome. It's like we get to rock out with the people of Moline and just have a wonderful night together.
I wanted to ask you about that. I know you travel the world, you get to work with all these amazing musicians. Coming back to the Quad Cities a couple times now, what's it like to work with our musicians?
It's awesome because we've been working with those guys for years now. The interesting thing, going back to what you asked about, what is a TSO show? It's also a family reunion for a lot of us. I know most of the people in the audience, albeit maybe just by face, not by name, but you recognize a lot of folks in the audience. The string section that's been with us for like decades now, we catch up on, how's your kids? Have they grown up? Oh, this one got married. It becomes a whole lot of that. I don't know, all Paul O'Neill's genius. I don't know if he saw this one on the horizon and how many relationships were going to be kind of created because of this little art form that started 30 years ago. So it is a lot of fun to do that and to come back. And it's been a while since we've been there, so we're really looking forward to getting back there.
Well, then let's quickly talk about the show this year. You haven't performed this show since 2013. How excited are you? What can audiences expect?
Well, this is my personal favorite in Paul O'Neill's trilogy. It's a wonderful story about a father and a son and their relationship and the ups and the downs of life. And it's a story of redemption, and it's never too late. It's never too late to make amends. And, the holidays are always a little bittersweet. There's always an empty seat at the table during the holidays. And so I feel like people can connect. They can insert their own experience in that character, and that's part of the storyline.
And it becomes about them.
Absolutely.
Well, wrapping up, before I let you go, we can't talk about the TSO without also talking about the philanthropy involved. Tell me about the triple milestone you're celebrating this year.
Well, again, going back to Paul O'Neill, from the jump, he wanted to take $1 from every ticket we ever sell forever and put it back into the community. And talk about like a philanthropic endeavor. He is just so giving in that regard. We've sold over 20 million tickets so far. You do the math, at $1 a shot, he has made a difference in the world. I'm very proud of him and his family, and the fact that we get to continue on this legacy, it's something very, very special to all of us.
Celebrating all these years, $20 million donated, and everybody else gets to be part of it right here in Moline. Thank you both so much for joining us. We're looking forward to the 20th.
I can't wait. Thanks for having us, and have a happy holiday in the meantime.
Now, to share this story or find a link to buy your tickets, you can head over to our website and click on the As Seen on TV tab.